Good morning, friends, and we are here again to give you the next video of learning HTML in the designing static websites. And now, in the previous video, we created a form, and in this video, we are going to learn how to create a list of items to be selected. So, in order to create a list of items to be selected, we need a tag called a select. The tag here is select, and provide a name to this select list because we need to process this in the server side. So we need to distinguish each and every select tag we write in the HTML document. So for this select tag, I'm giving the name as something called cars because I'm providing a list of cars in my website. So select name called cars, and let me provide some space in here, and where is the space. In the select tag, I need to provide the list of options I have. So let me provide option, and each option should have a value, right? Value is nothing but it's a we can define value is a value attribute is used differently in different types. As I explained, suppose if you use a value for a button, it will be used as a text on the button. If you use the value for a text box or password box, it will be used to define the initial value, as we have seen in the last videos, right? In the last video, we have seen the value equal to something like John or Tim Aaron, and the text will be appearing in our text field. So here the option value is something nothing but the submission value, or you can say that it's a name to the this option. For this option, the value is suppose fiat. So if we select this option, the server will receive this value. The server will receive this value. So the text in the option should be fiat. We need to select, the user will select this value, but the server will receive this value. So this is my first option. And in second option in the second option, let me provide the value something like Benz, and let me provide the text as Benz. And this is let me end my selection list up to here. Let me bring my body up to the form, and let me save this. Here we can see these two are happening side by side because we forgot a line break here side to submit. Provide a line break there. Let me save this. Yes, here we can see the selection list with fiat and Benz. We need to select this one. If we select the Benz, the server will receive the value which is written in the code, that is Benz. So this is the way to create a select list in HTML page. So now we can need to know about different tags that is provided in the HTML5. We know that the latest HTML we are using now is HTML5, and even in the 2016 the W3 consortium has even released the HTML 5.1, which is the now existing the advanced HTML the browsers are using, that is HTML5. And now in the HTML5 we have several form attributes like data list, keygen, and output. But the keygen and is useful. You will understand the keygen attribute once you know the server-side scripting language. Keygen is used to transmit the data in an encryption way. So we are not decided to teach you this keygen, data list, and output in this video because we are just a beginner in the HTML. So just have an idea that HTML5 provides data list, keygen, and output, and in our advanced videos we will work with those tags. And there are so many input types that HTML5 provides, and some of them are like input type we can use something like number. Suppose I'm writing in the form tag, I'm writing here an input. Suppose let me give here a break, and I'm writing here an input tag, input, and value, not value, sorry, type. Input type equals something called number, because I'm asking the user to give me some number. I'm asking a number from the user number, and we can provide a name to that. Name equals a number, and we can provide a minimum and maximum value. So minimum equals something 0, and maximum equals something 100, and we can provide a step increase size, that is step equals some 10 steps increase every time, and we can provide the value, that is the default value inside the number selection, that is some 30. Let me close this and let me show you. Here you can see this the default value, and if we press this down, there will be 20 and there will be 30, because we have given the step size as 10 and we have a maximum of 100 from minimum of 0. So this is the maximum, and we will be seeing a step size. So this is the way to create a input type. Now I'm giving another input type, which is equal to something called date, and give it a name as something birthday, and let me close this. Let me save it. Here you can see, let me provide a break here. You can see clearly a break. See this. Here you can see the date and month and year. This is the default set, the date format, that is the date of a month and year, and you can browse the calendar here. This is the advanced HTML5 feature, and not all the browsers are able to support this HTML5 tags. So we need to know which browser supports the what type of tag, and you need to work according to that. And there are so many things like this, so many input types that the HTML5 provides. Suppose you remove this date and sorry, it's br. Now remove this date and provide something called password. It's a text input, right? So this is a password. Suppose you provide a name here, enter the password, something message password, something is, and break here. Save it. Here you can see this is a password, and your default character for password is this dot symbol. So I'm typing my password. So this is the type of password, and let me change this input type to something called there are so many input types that HTML5 provides, like date, a month, and color. You can see the color too. Color and save it. See, here is the color. Default is black, and you can select any color here. I'm selecting some pink, and you can perform the action according to that. With the selected color here, you can change the color of the background. So this is possible because with the help of JavaScript, that is the dynamic nature of the website. So we learn that in the JavaScript lessons. So this is a way to select a color from the user, and we have something type called um, so many types like date, email type, email. Save it. Here you can receive the email. Ignore this text password. Just here you can receive the email. So something like Gmail email one, and you can provide a telephone number tel, and you can provide something called search icon, search, like Google search. See, here you can provide a search icon Google. So you can go to action demo sp. It is going to action demo sp. So this is the search bar, and you can do something like you can provide an URL here. So there are there are so many number of input types that HTML5 provides. Just have an idea of the basic input types we have said in this video, and refer to the remaining advanced types in Wikipedia or w3schools.com. And in the next video we'll go to some of the advanced concepts of the HTML5 and input type attributes. Thank you, and stay tuned to our channel.